Hey everybody, so in this video I have two more puzzles to show you, both the 2x2 and the 3x3 Diametric Hexahedron, which is that original design series I've been working on. So the 2x2 was built out of a Shengshao 2x2, and I built the 3x3 from a Chi sail, actually. I normally use Shengshao, but this also moves really nicely. You can easily do that on each side. And actually this has a surprising amount of corner cutting. It is fairly loose right now, but it still is pretty stable and able to cut that far, which is pretty impressive actually. All the stickers on both of these are hand cut, and I will be getting a vinyl cutter pretty soon, so while these do look pretty decent in my opinion, the sticker quality will be going up substantially pretty soon, so that'll be good. Same color scheme as the other ones. I really like how it has opposite colors next to each other on all these different sides. I think that looks pretty cool. And as far as the overall look of these, I think I actually prefer the look of this 2x2. It just is a little bit cleaner looking. It's obviously more simple, but the fact that it just looks like a 1x1 in the center makes it look pretty cool, I think. You know, like in this series, as I've showed you with the other ones, if it's a 3x3, it's going to look like it has a 2x2 in the center. And if it's a 2x2, it's going to look like it has a 1x1. So it's always one less because it's really just, you know, everything minus one layer of edges all the way around it, which is kind of a cool design. So obviously 2x2s aren't the greatest puzzles for making really interesting patterns on, but here's one at least. Here's your kind of, I guess you could call it a checkerboard. So yeah, looks like that. It's one of the only patterns that actually looks decent on this. And then I'll just do a full scramble on this, and then I'll do the same on the 3x3. So here's a scramble. Looks pretty cool. And actually there's one other shape I wanted to show you on this in the scramble state. So this is kind of interesting. It is a scramble, but it's also just the shape of it is in a symmetrical pattern where you have, you know, all the pieces just kind of split down the middle like this. And this shape looks pretty cool like that. So that's kind of a pattern, I guess. And then I'll just show you a checkerboard on the 3x3. The turning is really smooth on this thing. So there's your standard checkerboard. This is the same as what you get on a 4x4 because it is just a 3x3 checkerboard, so that'll look pretty much exactly the same minus the extra center pieces. And then here's a super flip and the other side of it. I think this is actually my favorite pattern to do on these ones, because you get this subdominant color bar going on behind it. Especially on like the 4 and 5, it looks really cool. But so does this. And then just do a full scramble from here. So there's a full scramble of it. I think one of my favorite parts about this design is just how these colors are laid out in the corners. You normally don't see all those colors next to each other like that. Especially this one. I think that's my favorite one. But yeah, so there's a full scramble. So that's about it for this video, but I'll make another one in just a few days where I'll kind of compare in more detail the 2 through 5, which I have all of those now made. So I will release that in a few days. So if you're interested in ordering any of these puzzles from me, you can contact me through my Facebook page, or my email is also in the description there. And yeah, thanks for watching.